Hello and welcome back to This is the Police. We are just starting on our 5th day. Let's find out what's going on in the neighborhood today. Officer Blaine explains, I thought she was a suicide bomber. What happened, Officer Blaine? What did you do? Retired police officer Thomas Blaine shoots pregnant woman. You thought she was a suicide bomber? Mayor Rogers says the city has no problem with racists, but obviously he has no idea what's going on, so... Oh, another cutscene.
Why would a man need a barn? To store all the stuff you can't bring home. About 30 years ago, back when I was young and interested in farming, I carried all kinds of junk home. After a day in the field, I'd come home with buckets, shovels, dirty boots and clothes, and instantly transform the living room. But even back then, there's something I always kept in the barn. I stopped keeping my pills inside the house because every time I was about to take a triple, someone would knock on my bedroom door. Now they're knocking on my barn door. Well, fine. It's not every day that someone comes to visit your barn. In all the years we worked together, Kendrick never came to visit the house. We drank at bars, went fishing, went to the mountains, even chased off some poachers one time. But he never came for dinner with the family. We never watched football over here. And now he's brought his friends to visit my barn. I always try to look unsurprised, like it's an everyday thing to get visitors at the old barn, especially guests with their own personal bodyguards. But Kendrick is sharp enough to see he's caught me with my pants on backwards.
Sorry for the surprise, Jack. We saw you from the car. Figured we'd find you in here. I'm going in for a minute, fellas. These guys will wait outside.
How long you been dating the lover boys?
They're Sans people, Jack.
Yeah. So now you're appearing in public with members of the Mafia?
Jack, I'm leaving tonight. More like fleeing. Jenny and I are taking the girls and making a run for it. Probably won't be seeing each other again. I've got new documents, a new name, a new life, everything new.
The papers say you're still working your last week for the department.
I've got to get out today. I won't be getting another chance. Don't know if you noticed, but the whole city is against me.
You told your Mafia friends about your plans.
Jackie, if I don't fix everything with them in the next few hours, they're going to kill me. And not just me. My family, my relatives, God, Jack, I don't know who else. They found out that I was planning to run and they demanded that we close our contract today.
Your contract, Frank? Really? Is that how you talk now? Maybe you should call in the lawyers to straighten all this out.
Now is not the time, Jack, please. I have a commitment to them until the end of the year. They need an inside line at police headquarters. I can't just give them back the money. That's not how the Mafia works. If I can't find someone I can trust tonight, I'm dead. You know me, Jack. I wouldn't ask you if I wasn't afraid they'd cut my daughters to pieces before sunrise.
He's the damn fool who puts his daughters in the crosshairs in the first place. Anyone in my place would have dressed him down good. But I didn't want to pile it on. Fate's already got this guy's soul in the grinder.
Wow. So now I have to take on the responsibility of managing the Mafia because of Kendrick. Or have his entire family and all of his relatives and possibly friends, which could include me, all of their blood on my hands. I don't have a choice. And also, it might be kind of cool.
Give him my phone number and tell him it's done. Don't call me. Don't come to work today. I don't want to see or hear from you again. Time for you to go.
Jack,
Get the fuck out of my nice cozy barn, Frank. At the time, I was trying not to think about what just happened. It was almost too much to take in. I'm probably the most popular police chief in the history of the city, and I have to admit, I've thought about that more than once, sometimes with a little pride even. In one of the features they wrote about me in the papers, they said it pretty plain. He catches the criminals. Believe me, high praise like that is unheard of in Freeburg, especially for a cop. And here I am, the person who catches criminals, and I've agreed to help the Mafia, or I'll come home to a bag stuffed with my kids' body parts. Right before the last hammer falls. Hey, remember that cop who caught criminals? It turns out he was a Mafia bitch. And all for the sake of a greedy, corrupt cop who should have fled the country years ago. That sound right to you?
Well, no, it doesn't sound right, but it sounds like it could be interesting, because now I kind of have the Mafia helping me a little bit, maybe. Could be interesting. Grimes didn't come into work today. Why not, Grimes? Where you at, buddy? I can't call him? I can't find out? Okay, well, Grimes is gone, and there's nothing I can do about it. We're not going to listen to that, or that. We'll listen to this one. Can I just set it to random? That'd be fine with me. Alright, well, no matter your personal relationship with the city's administration, your police station is at their mercy. In order to maintain reasonable working conditions, you have to send appropriate requests to the mayor. Alright. Affairs. City Hall. Decisions from City Hall depend on whether they're satisfied with your work. You can send requests every 5 days. The fools in charge of the city may refuse outright or accept only some of your requests, so only ask for what you really need. Oh, wow. Gotcha. Alright, so I will eventually start needing some job slots. Yeah, for an officer would be great. Oh, I can ask for multiple. Okay. Yeah, I want an upgrade for both. Alright. Done and done. Eddie's Burgers. Sure, but first, I want to go to the police station and look at the... Oh, I'm already full. I thought I had room. And besides, they're all kind of shit. This is my backlog. I have to do this, apparently, but I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That's not going to happen. Disorderly conduct. Every morning, there's a dirty, piss-soaked bum sleeping at the cafe. The man refuses to go away and growls at anyone who approaches, scaring all the customers. Alright, we can handle that. Birch and Birch Jr. Oops, not Roy. Birch and Birch Jr. They'll take care of it. You guys aren't good for much else. A witness looked on from her window while an armed man with a stocking on his head entered a nearby liquor store. That sounds serious. Stovall, I need you there immediately. Take Vandal with you and Grant with you. That's a serious one. We gotta have people on site that can handle the situation. Grant is an up-and-comer. She's got one good one under her belt. I can turn her into something. We got a fight here. A hot dog vendor reports that he saw 2 Elvis impersonators grappling right there on the sidewalk. They're swearing in Spanish and beating each other with microphone stands. Okay, we can handle that. Foxman and Roy, you guys get out there. Actually, let's send Robbins and Roy. Foxman, something else might come in that I need you for. Messages, by the way. Here's your week's salary. Don't disappoint. Tomorrow's the deadline. I get it, but I'm not going to do anything about it. So, what did you guys do? Nothing at all. Officers are armed. Good job, guys. You guys are like 2 seconds away from getting fired here. I'll be happy to get rid of both of you. Like, I'll be incredibly happy. Okay, the robbery. The shop has 2 exits, from which a few people have already fled. Alright. Sneak up to the back door. The stick-up man noticed the police were present and took the cashier hostage. He's holding his gun to the hostage's head, shouting, "Back off or I'll blow his goddamn face off." Meanwhile, the cashier is yelling in an unknown language. I don't want to yell. I think I'm just going to quietly aim at him. The robber grows visibly nervous. "Don't shoot, please. I just need the money. I'll just take a little bit and go. No one was hurt." The cashier begins to cry. There's only 2 ways out of this, pal. Got him. Nobody hurt. That's a way to do it. Yes. We talked him down and took him in. That's exactly how I wanted that situation to go. All right. So, Beasley, you're the lead, and, yeah, you know what? I'm going to throw the other guy on there, too. I don't expect anything else to come in for you guys. If there is something else that comes in, I'm going to have to take one of you off the case. All right. An antique Chinese necklace was stolen from Bao Ling while she was on the way to the pawn shop. That's not a huge deal. I'm only putting one person on that. From City Hall, it's a hot one today, and a lot of people are going for a swim. Last week, 4 people drowned on the beaches of Freiburg, and the press is in an uproar. Please send someone to keep an eye on things. Well, Fox, man, god damn it, I don't want to. Jack, this year the organizers of the Golden Beast Hunt suddenly changed the rules of the annual shooting contest. It now features teams instead of single competitors. Can you send me 2 of your finest marksmen? I'd really love to do well in the competition. I can't yet. You'll have to wait a minute. All right, we got a fight. Destruction of property. There's too much stuff coming in. At a gallery exhibition entitled Sex Operation, a gang of young people in ski masks forced their way in and began smashing the exhibits, shouting, "We don't need this shit in our city." All right. Oh boy. I need some people to get back, please. Okay, we got some people back. So now we can actually send Grant out on that. Is it worth sending multiple people? Why are there so many slots? That does worry me. Okay, you're both gonna go. Take Birch with you. No, don't take Birch. Fuck, just you two. Okay, I don't feel good about that. I'm waiting on this one. I don't know, like, I can send 2 people. I'm just going to send my worst 2, because there's too much shit going on today for me to worry too much about that. If they do something, great. If they don't, then, I don't know, maybe I can get rid of them. Investigation started. Let's take a look at what we got. Okay, she was walking, and then, oh, it's gone. The victim. Me and my husband got into a difficult financial situation, and I was going to pawn an antique necklace, which has been in my family for many centuries. As I was carrying the necklace to the pawn shop, someone ripped the bag from my shoulder and disappeared. From my shoulder, not my soldier. I didn't have time to do anything, not even cry out. All right. A witness says the offender was on a motorcycle. He drove down the road, grabbed the bag, and then escaped. I tried to race after him, but I didn't even have time to see if it was a man or a woman. Another witness. I couldn't see his face, but he was dressed in a jacket like those other bikers who hang around the street corners. She's saying it's a male. Witness. It was definitely not a local biker. They are bald and have beards, but this guy looked Asian, probably Japanese or Chinese. Okay, another male. And witness, I didn't see a weapon in his hands. I just saw him grab her bag and ride off. Okay, so pretty definitively, we've got a male by most accounts. What did you guys find here? Nothing? Good job. Good job, guys. Well done on that one. All right, destruction of property. What did you guys find out? Perfect. That's what I like to see. Nobody got hurt. We got some new frames here. Okay, so it definitely looks like the guy drove up, grabbed the bag, and drove off. Sequence completed. Okay. Chinese immigrant recently expelled from the university. Great work, Beasley. Your detectives have information on the whereabouts of the suspect. Sometimes there might be a number of locations to choose from. In this case, there's only one. To carry out the arrest, 2 officers must escort the lead investigator to apprehend the suspect. If the lead investigator is not on duty, the arrest will have to wait, but remember that fugitives won't sit patiently until your schedule clears. Okay? Also remember that criminals will react in different ways. A frightened thief is likely to surrender as soon as the game is up. A brutal killer might want to see just how many he can take with him. With more dangerous criminals, it's safer to send experienced officers and even the SWAT team if you see fit. Which I don't. So Grant's going to go along on this one, and Birch just to get a little bit of experience because you kind of suck, and if you fail, I can fire you. So there's that. Atticus Tower, okay. Oh, am I going to have time to get my guys back? Looks like they're going to be back in time. Oh, it's getting close. Oh, it's getting close. Okay, I got to click it. Just in time. A guard went out for a smoke and saw a teenager writing obscenities on the wall of the building. I chased the brat up a tree. You can take it from here. That's not a big deal. Robbins, get out there and take care of that for me. All right. We got a report up here. We did it, Boyd. We won. Wow. Really? I sent 2 shit guys over there. That Ernest really knows a lot about shooting. Which one's Ernest? Even taught us a thing or two. He invited us out hunting to celebrate the victory, so we'll be taking a day off. We deserve it. Oh, that guy Ernest. Okay, good job. All right, robbery. Offender caught. Excellent. Well done, everybody. Even Birch got a little experience. Awesome. Case closed. You're able to arrest all suspects. Beasley got a huge boost. Well fucking done. You're getting stripes. Excellent work. If I can ever hand out stripes again. I haven't seen any more stripes. Maybe I've just been ignoring them by accident. All right, Robbins, what do you got? You're the last one out. Okay, good. Great. Robbins, you disappoint me. That's 3 in a row you've failed, Robbins. I'm going to have to get rid of your ass for somebody else. I'm not getting rid of Stovall. They want me to get rid of all my black officers, and it's not happening. Looks like tomorrow's going to be a long day. More like the first of a lot of long days. There's just too much going on. Okay, well, we can order somebody to stay. And for shift A, we are going to need some people. So, or for shift B, I mean. So, Foxman, I would like you to work tomorrow. Who else? Who else needs to work tomorrow? Moser. We have other detectives? Yeah, we have other detectives, so I'm not really worried about that. Robbins, you're going to work tomorrow too, because you sucked today, and you need to get a little better. And Roy, I still need you to fail so I can fire you. Okay, in the day. There's going to be a lot of officers on tomorrow, but that's all right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please join me tomorrow as we start the 6th day. You guys have a good one.